What's up, you guys? It's Cody. We're back here with another video. Today we're talking about how I furnished this Airbnb project that we've got going on and what we've put into this place, where we found it, and what we already had. We're going to be talking about the costs of everything and how to find quality items at a good price that's going to last you a long time. I've done a lot of research on this, trying to get this place set up, and I feel that I've put together a very comprehensive list that's going to be very beneficial for you if you choose to do the same for your own Airbnb or short-term rental. So there's going to be links down in the description box below. Full disclosure, they are affiliate links. I've done a ton of research on this to find the absolute best items, and I want to make sure that you get a quality item as well. So we're going to be talking about prices. We're going to start right over here at the front door, and we're going to walk around. I'm going to tell you about the item, why we chose that, where we got it, and then I'll also discuss some of the items that we already had. And of course, make sure to watch till the end so that you can get the special tips on how to find really good deals on expensive items like couches, tables, chairs, TVs, everything like that. You can find really good deals. You just have to get a little bit creative about where to go find it. Let's jump in. So first up on our list is this electronic keypad right here. You can see it's a pretty basic setup. We've got the locked handle here. I'm going to switch this out to just a regular doorknob because I don't want people to lock this handle and then need a key to get in. I just want to have a totally keyless entry for this. So you can get these locks for anywhere from about $70 all the way up to, a couple $100 depending on which kind you get. This one here, I just went for the cheap one. It's about 70 bucks on Amazon. Coming over here to the fireplace, we did already have these lights and these greenery. This is the one thing that we did purchase. We purchased this just at, I believe it was Target. So there won't be a link for this item here, but these are just some simple decor, right? Just stuff that we've got set up here. This is the one thing that I want to show you guys. We've got tons of these throw blankets. We've got these all around the house. We've got 3 right here. There's going to be 1 or 2 more on the couch, and then there's 1 in every single bedroom. So these are really handy. You can find these for about 20 bucks. They range, depending on the size and the quality of it, but they're on average about $20 right here. And these are really good because we are in the basement. It can get cold down here, so you want to make sure that your guests have the ability to warm up. Again, another fake plant here. All of these fake plants, you're going to see them kind of spread throughout the house. You can find them for about $50 to $70 depending on how many you get. But again, there'll be a link down in the description. This table here, and there's another one right over here that I'll show you. We actually already had these. These are a great addition. We got these at a store called At Home a couple of years ago. I believe they're about 50 bucks, but again, you can find these at just about any home goods store. So make sure you go find something like that, or always try and buy used because you're going to get a huge discount on stuff like that. All right, I had to grab my phone because I want to make sure that I get you accurate information. So I've already written all of this down. This TV stand right here was $170 on Amazon. It was really easy to put together. It's a nice long TV stand. I think it's about 70 inches. And it's really good quality, actually. It's not like it's a real piece of wood, but it's really high quality, and it's going to stand up for easily 5 to 10 years before needing to be replaced. And for 170 bucks, that's pretty dang good, especially when it's brand new. This TV right here behind me, Toshiba, I found this on Amazon. It's a 50-inch. It was $280 on Amazon. So you can find TVs like this for anywhere from $280 all the way up to $350. I would recommend getting something in the 50 to 55-inch range, unless, of course, you can find something better that's bigger or a nicer TV for the same price. This was a good deal. We bought it new just because I didn't want to have problems with the TV. I wanted to make sure that I got something new that was the right size and that would fit without any problems. So this is something we did buy new. We have bought a lot of this stuff new, but you don't have to, right? Moving over here, you've got these games. We've got just like a combo game set here. This was like $30, and we've got Uno here that was like $10. All right, so last thing here in the living room is the couch. We did already have this couch, so again, we lucked out on this by already having it. We actually got this from Wayfair last year. It's a fake leather couch, so it's not real leather, but it does the job wonderfully for what we need it to. So it's just a quick, easy setup. We got this set here for about $600 or $700 on Wayfair. Wayfair is a great website to go to find furniture. The only problem is when you're buying it online, you don't always know what the quality that it's going to be. So you're kind of taking a little bit of a gamble. But again, I'd go with something that's more of a fake leather, so it's easy to clean. It doesn't stain like cloth or fabric. This is going to hold up a lot better over the long term. Coming over here to the kitchen, guys, we've got this thing fully stocked. You can see plates here. Plates we've got for, we got those on Amazon as well for $30. Coming over here, We've got glasses, tumblers. These were $35. We got these little jars. These are gonna be for coffee. So we're gonna put coffee in those and have preset portions for the people to use so that they don't have to worry about measuring it out and we don't have to give them the whole bag or the whole tub. Let's see what else. We've got this paper towel holder you can see here. This was like 10 bucks here. And we've just got a bunch of stuff here. There's the rest of the plates. We got a waffle maker that was $19. We got these mugs for $21. We got a toaster that was $30. This coffee maker was like 25 bucks. We've got just about everything. We got 3 cutting boards for $20. Kitchen utensil set, $25. Knives and forks, $18. The other thing that I love, pots and pans were $40 for a set. This is just a basic cheap set. It's not the high end. Even if it only lasts like a year or two, it's gonna be super efficient and it's really easy to replace. So I'd rather get these cheaper pans that people can kind of bang up if they need to, which by the way, I don't think they will. You know, people, when they go to stay somewhere, they generally take really good care of it, especially when they're paying a lot of money to stay there. So I think they're gonna take care of it, but even if it only lasts a year, maybe 2, I still think it's gonna be a really good way to go to get cheap pots and pans. And last but not least, here in the kitchen, we've got appliances. As you know, these appliances were already here, so we kind of lucked out with having the range, the microwave, the dishwasher, and the fridge already here. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about how to go and find those. The best way to do that is to go to a scratch and dent wholesale place where you can get these for really cheap. You can also go to places like Home Depot or Lowe's, ask for the floor models. Sometimes they've got, you know, dings and dents on the side down below from the shopping carts that were on the floor, and they're willing to sell them at huge discounts. So I've even seen them up to 50, 60, 70% off for a place or for a unit just like this, just because it has a couple of scratches that you're not gonna see. Maybe they're on the side or the back, maybe they're on the front. You know, you don't want something that looks crappy, but you can still find really nice stuff just like this. Hey, real quick guys, if you would, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It would really help me out to reach more people just like yourself who are interested in videos just like this, whether it's Airbnb, real estate, finance, business, entrepreneurship. I try to put out tons of videos here on the channel, and I'd love for more people to be a part of it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and click that bell to get notified when I release new videos just like this one, so you can stay informed on what I'm doing. Also, drop a comment below. Let me know if you're doing Airbnb, if you've done something like this before, or maybe you're trying to stay away from it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So a couple other chairs that we have here. We've got these fluffy chairs. These were $46, and these poofs were $57 on Amazon. They're really good quality and they look awesome. They're a great fit. They're gonna be awesome chairs for somebody to pull over here to the breakfast nook to have some additional seating over there. Now, coming over to this breakfast nook area, let's talk a little bit about these pillows and the covers that you see here. So typically you'll buy the pillows separate from the covers so you can get covers that match the style that you're going for. You can buy these in any number of set, whether you want 3, you want 6 like we've got here, you want 4, doesn't matter, but you can pick any kind of style that you want. These are gonna range anywhere from about, you know, $15 to $50 depending on how many are in the set, as well as what kind of style and quality you go with. This table and these benches here, we actually already had these. We bought these from the previous owner. They were moving out. They offered them to us for a pretty good deal. I think we got both of these for about 75 bucks for the 2 benches and the table. It fit really well right here in the corner. So we just said, hey, let's go for it. Now, rugs are really important on these hard surfaces because you want to make sure that people have a nice soft place to put their feet, you know, while they're eating. And it's also helps keep it warm. You know, a lot of times these hard surface floors get cold on your feet, and they can be loud too, so the rugs help soften that. Okay, moving over here to the dining area, you can see we've already got a rug on the floor. Again, this is a rug that we already had. You can find these for about 50 bucks. Home goods stores are the best place to find those. Home Depot, Lowe's, At Home, stores like that. You can get rugs for a pretty good price. This table, we actually already had this. We already had this, as well as these chairs. We had these for a while in our old house, and we just kept them and used them down here because they fit the style. They fit what we're going for, and it's a good, it's a good size for this space. So it fit really well. This is one of the items that I would highly recommend going with buying something used, because this stuff can get really expensive and it can be marked up really high, and you just don't need to pay for those things, especially for an Airbnb. Just make sure that it's in good condition and really fits the style that you're going for. One other thing that I do want to address is you might be asking yourself, well, Cody, you're telling us to go out and buy all this stuff used, but you're buying everything pretty much brand new. And yes, that's true, because there's one other thing that I want you guys to take into consideration, and that is the value of your time as well as the time that you're losing by not having the place ready to go. We have a pretty big space here to furnish. Like I said, this is about 1,800 to 2,000 square feet, somewhere in there. So there's a lot of stuff that we had to get in here, and it was way more time effective to go out and buy it new and get this place up on the market sooner than later, rather than going to try and source everything day by day, finding the exact item that would fit. We did try and buy as much as we could used, or repurpose stuff that we already had, but it was going to be very difficult to do that because we're looking for specific items that maybe weren't for sale at that time, right? So buying it new actually gave us the advantage of being able to get it sooner and be able to get this place furnished so we could get it up and going and start bringing in that income sooner. A lot of people will look at it and say, well, hey, I'm looking for the cheapest items, and they don't realize that they're actually losing money because they don't have their place on the market. If we weren't able to get this place up and going, until 3 weeks from now, well, that's 3 potential weeks where we wouldn't be getting money if somebody booked. So if somebody books during that next 3 weeks, that could be the potential of, $1,500 in income, which will way offset the cost of buying something used versus buying it new. So keep that in mind as you're furnishing your place. Make sure to be time efficient as well. Also, if you've got, a job, whether it's a sales job or, whatever you're doing, you can also make money there. Stay focused on what you're best at and where you make the most money. Sometimes if you spend 3 hours to save $10 on an item, well, that probably wasn't a good use of your time, when you could have just bought it new and then spent those 3 hours doing something else that would have made you more money or been more satisfying to you. So I'm going to be releasing a ton of new videos about this here on the channel. Again, subscribe so you can stay tuned to those. I'm going to be talking about the value of money, the value of time, and how to use it effectively so you can make more money and live a happier life overall. Now, coming down to the bedrooms, this is a really important part. And I want to talk about this a lot because the bedroom is probably one of the most important parts when it comes to Airbnb. When people go and stay somewhere, they want to stay in a nice bedroom, somewhere that's nice and presentable and is clean, right? Cleanliness is probably one of the #1 features that people look for. So we buy out everything new here in the bedrooms. I'd probably recommend that you do the same, or at the very least, buy new mattresses, new sheets, new pillows. You want all of that stuff to be clean. Don't go cheap on it. I would say buy new. The only things that I would say that you could probably get away with buying used would be like nice nightstands and a bed frame. So let's talk a little bit about the beds here themselves. These pillows here on the back, we bought we bought those for $22 for a set of 2. So they're pretty decent pillows. They're not the cheap ones. I know you can buy pillows for like a couple bucks. That's not what these ones are. We got some pillows that were a little bit nicer. These throw blankets here, you can find these for $24. The bed, the mattress here was $214. It's a 10-inch mattress, $214. That's pretty dang good. This $200 mattress really does the job. It's super comfortable, and it's going to be plenty for a guest that's coming over here to stay just for the night. So this mattress, $214. Let me pick up my phone here. The duvet cover, $28. Throw blankets, $24. These nightstands we bought for $50 a piece. So really not too bad. The sheets, we got a 4-pack for $70. So they're good sheets. They're nice quality. We got about 10, I think we got 10 different sets of sheets so that we can replace them. So we got white. White's a very important color because we want to be able to bleach the sheets when we need to. So we'll probably bleach them maybe even every single time just to make sure they're absolutely clean when we do that. And you really want to make sure that you've got clean stuff. That's the #1 complaint people have, and it's the #1 thing that people are going to comment on. So we got white so we can bleach it. We don't have to worry about colors running or anything like that. Moving on here, we actually got mattress pads as well. Those were, I think it was $138 for a set of 10. Really good to have just so we've got some protection on the mattress itself. And then we've also got this queen bed frame. You can see down here, we got those for $80 a piece. It's just a simple metal frame. We didn't do anything crazy. People don't really care, they want to just have a nice clean place that fits what they're looking for. They don't need something extravagant. So again, you can buy used on the frames or just go with the used one, the new one. $80 for a brand new frame really isn't that bad. Coming over here to the corner, luggage racks. We bought these luggage racks for $33 a piece. There's one in every single bedroom. These are really helpful to have because when people bring in their suitcase, it's annoying to have to set your suitcase on the bed or have it on the floor and have to bend over to get into it. So we bought these luggage racks for $100 for all 3. super good investment. People are really going to appreciate that. We got this bookshelf a while ago. We already had that. We already had the mirror and the greenery and some of these decor items. These boxes you can find just about anywhere. You can, again, find them for a couple bucks a piece just at about any home goods store. I think we got these ones on Amazon. I think they were $17 for a set here. I can't remember how many is in the set, but again, relatively inexpensive here. Right now they're just empty, but we'll probably put something in there if we need to, maybe an extra, a couple sheets or an extra blanket, but it's really just to kind of fit the style that we've got going here. Now, again, guys, moving over here, a lot of this stuff we already had. This is just some basic decor. You can buy these fluffy chairs on Amazon. We actually got this one a few years ago, so we had it for a while. A lot of this stuff we've already had, so definitely go that route if you can, so you can save on your costs. So moving into the laundry room, I want to talk about washers and dryers. This is absolutely the best thing to buy used because you can get them for huge discounts. You can find nice washer and dryer like this for just a couple $100 for the set. You go and buy them brand new, you're going to spend at least $1,000, probably close to $2,000 if you get a good set. So you can find these, the average you're going to be about $1,200 to $1,600, but again, buy these used. You can get them for a couple $100. We actually had these ones included when we bought the place, so we lucked out on having those down here, as well as having the hookups here. That's really nice to have. A couple other things I want to talk about here. We got the ironing board. We got that for $35. We got the iron for $50. We bought a nicer iron to make sure it lasts and works well. And then we got this iron cover here. This was like 15 bucks. We got a pack of hangers here. I think this was about $10. We've got these boxes above here, $36. Just another decor item, not too bad. It fits really well on that space. We got the safe down here underneath the laundry. You can see that. It's just a basic Amazon basic safe. 50 bucks for that. We got these soap packets up here for 20 bucks. Not sure if those are going to work, but we're going to give it a go. And coming in here to bedroom number 3, last thing I want to talk about is just another decor item. We got this chair here. It was $100 on Amazon. I think it's a really cool chair actually for $100. That's a good deal. I'm really happy with that. We already had these artwork pieces. These were about 20 bucks a piece, but again, we already had those. And this bedroom really looks the same. You can tell we've got the same nightstand, same bed, same everything. Everything's the same except for the cover or the throw blanket here and the lamp. A couple of things on the wall, the clock, like you can see. Third bedroom's going to be just about the same, so I'm not going to go in there. Let's head back to the kitchen and talk a little bit about how much we spent in total here and what you can expect to spend if you're looking at furnishing a similar place. So all in all, we've spent about $3,500 to get this place furnished. Now, we did luck out by having a lot of the major items already. We didn't have to buy a dining table or chairs. We already had the couch, the appliances, the washer and dryer were already there. And we already had some knickknacks, some decor and some lamps throughout the place as well. But honestly, to furnish a place that's this big, this is almost 2,000 square feet down here. It's a really big place. I think we're sitting at, I think it's about 1,800 square feet. So there's a lot of space down here that we had to furnish, and all in, we're about $3,500. I think if we were to redo this and we bought some more stuff used and we had more time to go out and find these used items, we could probably get it down to about $2,500 to $3,000, but it is going to take some upfront investment to get this place going and to really make sure that we get good quality stuff that's going to last a long time. Because the really nice thing about doing short term is the income potential is huge. You can make 2, even 3 times. I know some guys making 4 times what they would make if they had a long-term tenant, and they're making that on short-term rentals. So you can make incredible amounts of money, and it's really worth it to get good quality stuff so you can get good reviews and have more and more people show up, and also be able to charge a higher nightly rent. So when you have more reviews, when you've got better reviews, and you've got really good pictures, you've got good quality stuff, you can charge a higher rate because people trust in that, right? I don't know about you guys, but when I go onto a site like Amazon and I'm looking for an item, I usually look for the item with the best reviews and the highest number of views. That's generally the biggest indicator of what I'm looking for a good product that's going to fit my needs. So that's always the most important thing to me. And it probably is to your guest as well. So again, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. hit that like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and click that bell to get notified when I release new videos so you can stay up to date on everything that we're doing here with this Airbnb. We're going to be reporting on our first bookings, how much money we're making, and just kind of the overall experience that we've got going here, as well as any, potential problems that we run into. I'm going to try and make this as transparent as possible. So, I'm not just going to share the good stuff. I'm going to share the bad stuff too. If we get any crazy people coming through, or have, problems, with this or that, I'm going to be sharing it all here on the channel. So make sure you subscribe, stay tuned to the channel, and until next time.